What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Echo 4. We're back again with another episode of Throwback Showdown. This time we're going to switch up a little bit and we're going to focus on not just one or two or maybe, three shows and much, but we're going through a whole segment. I'm talking about the entire cartoon segment from Cartoon Network. Way back in starting off in mid to 90s to in throughout the early mid 2000s. It's been the era of some great cartoons and maybe some not so great. What we're gonna do is find out. So you're gonna have Echo 4 here going through a tier list, going through every episode. So before I continue, let me first introduce the rest of the crew. Start off with Brittany.
Hey y'all, I'm Booty Monique. What's good?
It's your girl Drea.
I do what I have to do, but I don't have the strength to do it. I am fucking up.
Yo, it's your boy the Mad Prince, all that shit. There you go.
And it's your boy K-Shine, if I didn't say that
I
right.
have a whole mixer that I haven't used half the features of it, so fuck it. Here we go.
Yeah, switch it up, man. Try to experiment. As I said, we're experimenting here. So let's tier listing. So let's get started with these shows. As you see here, we have multiple tiers. Starting off with something legendary, awesome, meh, trash, or ain't seen it. So first one up, Sheep in the Big City.
Wait, what?
I barely remember that one. I remember it a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and put
Meh.
meh.
I don't remember that shit at all.
I do. It was like something you catch late at night.
So
Meh.
what I remember from it is the sheep. I don't think she. I don't know if we know a gender or if a name even, but
Was it just sheep?
doesn't talk. Yeah, it just doesn't talk either. There's a sheep in it's sheep in the city. It was just basically what you think. It's like a sheep living in New York. Basically, it's like some.
It's
like
the strangest concept.
it's like Sex in the City but for kids.
What? Okay. What? Not the
Nigga,
comparison
what?
I'm going for.
No.
Maybe
if
if it's Babe the Pig in the city for kids, not Sex in the City. Ain't no Samantha.
As far what I meant is as the base concept of this following the story of a certain person living in a big city. It's just a sheep living in the big city.
He had to pull that shit back expeditiously.
So weird.
Expeditiously. God damn.
But yeah, so meh.
Get
So lame.
out!
I hated him.
Next up, Michaeloo and Og.
I ain't
Oh, I remember
that one.
I do.
It had some Wild Thornberry vibes on it.
Yeah.
I like that show.
Mm.
I hope we do
Yeah.
Nickelodeon next.
I know this one, and it's not something I look forward to seeing when it came on. It's just you just watch it because it's there.
Then they they're prehistoric, so they didn't really have much dialogue, did they?
I don't
Or
recall.
was it?
Neanderthals or what are they? Cavemen?
Yeah,
I don't
they're
like
cavemen.
that
They're
at all.
cavemen. Cave kids.
Kids
Yeah,
next
I
door
got-
before they had tech.
Yeah, I ain't seen
I got no comment on that one.
You know what? Let's go and put in the trash. I'm gonna be that extreme. Let's put it in the trash category. It was not something that was memorable of this time. You just watched it because all your other shows are over and you still up.
Yeah, it was a filler show. Filler night. All right. Billy. No, wait. This is the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy because there was a original show and then it splintered off into two different ones. So
Why was the Grim Reaper fucking Caribbean as shit?
I know.
Why? In what fucking universe did that make sense?
hey man,
wanna say
hey
that?
man.
I don't know.
This is
I mean,
not
obviously we remember it.
Billy, Mandy.
It was the strangest thing.
This Caribbean man being tortured by these white kids.
bro. That shit. That shit make more sense than it should, bro.
Question: why was he stuck with those kids? That's just the one detail
He-
I don't remember.
He
How
made
was he
he
trapped?
made he made a bet with Mandy and lost, and like he was like became like an eternal servant or friend or something like that. But like he was at kind of their servitude in a sense,
Okay,
and
that shit was
like
wonderful.
you
that.
know
I don't like the sound of
Billy's
that.
just the idiot that Mandy kept around.
Billy
I
was
would say it's
comedic gold.
Yeah.
That nigga like his souls jerked.
I remember him licking some questionable stuff on that show.
Who?
Billy.
Oh,
That's
of course, Billy.
Why they gotta make him so stupid though? Like it was like, oh my god.
But
That's
he
why
be throwing some shade.
That was the
If
gimmick.
you watch some clips, he be throwing some hella shit.
yeah, I had to watch some clips.
I think he had a spider like, "Father, get away from me! I'll kill you."
Well, what
It was like some extreme shit. She
what
was hilarious.
wasn't the Grim reason originally after Billy because like his time to die or something, but like he was too dumb to die or something like that. It was all the
remember
boot.
I would not put it past that.
Yo, I remember they made Grim human one time, Joe, and he was white, and I'm like, yo, this is a setup. This was a fucking setup, bro. I ain't gonna have Sebastian the Crab right here being the fucking Grim Reaper and shit, and make him white when y'all make him human. That shit was, boy, that shit made no sense to me as a kid. I'm like, what kind of shit is this?
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Too much.
I didn't put too much logic into it.
You know what? But for me, that's a show that I definitely had gone back to as a kid. I'll purposely watch that shit. So, what category I want to put it in? I wouldn't rewatch it now, so I put I.
Yep.
Yeah, I put it in
Mhm.
I.
It ain't something
I got some
would
good
go to.
laughs out of that.
Oh yeah,
I did.
they be having some lines, especially Mandy. She rough.
Yeah, she is rough.
Remember that she refused to smile because when she does smile, it's like catastrophic.
Oh.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high.
Mandy was a mood.
Mhm.
Yeah, she really was.
Another move right here. Courage. The cowardly dog.
I'm
Courage.
say it now.
Courage.
Legendary.
Return the slab.
Legendary.
Legendary.
Did we talk about that on Sunday?
We was talking about it Sunday.
That's how like it came up in a random conversation. None of these other shows come up randomly. I quote Courage so freaking much in my regular life. Gotta be legendary.
Naughty.
Right?
Shit.
Oh man. There's so many episodes I'm thinking of right now.
More macaroni,
Remember when
less cheese. I don't like macaroni and cheese. Oh, he was ready to flip.
Was a fucking asshole, bro.
Stupid dog.
You're a stupid dog. I remember that one episode with the pigs and Courage dog. They were cooking up humans and stuff. It was the creepiest freaking episode, but I remember that because I was petrified as a kid watching that episode.
Yeah,
And then the fact that it was in the middle of nowhere scared me too. I was like, wow, there ain't no policemen around, no firefighters, so
All
shit
by
just pops
yourself.
off, which it did. Ain't nobody there to help you but your dog. That's
But
crazy.
in the internet, he will search
In
some
the
shit in a
internet.
heartbeat.
Yes, he be
like
downstairs.
that computer, like that one ass computer in an empty attic, all the way up in the very
Yeah.
back. I'm like,
Right, he would stop the whole. He's like, okay, shit getting crazy. Let me go here and research what's going on.
so how you?
Oh,
Well,
huh?
No, I was just gonna say, how you able to have full blown typing conversations with a computer who's pretty much like an AI, by the way.
Yes.
But you can't speak, you can't talk. It's like what?
Right. And some people say like one-liners every once, just like full on English, and I was like, oh, and then you go back to his gibberish again. But yeah, that show is legendary. I'm putting it
Yeah.
up there.
Mhm.
I put it up there too. Remember the episode of the Duck Brothers and they were kind of
Yeah.
lay eggs like we're Duck Brothers and
Yeah.
we lay eggs. You got to say about other.
Then one of them like get killed and like made into a dinner or something.
No, I think they had to go find him and rescue him, and then all three of them went back up to little space.
Yep.
There was one of them that like got turned into a meal or something, or did they all one? Yeah, they're still It's one of those episodes. It's weird.
I think he was going to be turned into a meal, but they saved him in time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then the Exorcist when Miriam was possessed by the bed.
Oh yeah, man, it's some crazy concepts in that show. But
question: are you gonna watch the crossover with them and Scooby Doo?
Yeah, I'm definitely.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
No.
No.
Nah. You know what? I watched Courage only when I was a kid. I only watched it because I'm like, bro, something else is coming on better than that. I didn't hate Courage, but at the same time, I watched that shit as filler. That shit was just there for the background. Cause like I found, I'm like, bro, how much of a bitch is this dog, bro? It's kind of like, I don't know what we doing. This shit got annoying to me, bro.
You see some of the shit. You see some of the shit you gotta deal with, though.
Yo, I seen the shit. It's just that. It's just, I just didn't fuck with the vibe of this dog, bro. I'm like, bro, I'd have bit Eustace long before. Like, as much as that motherfucker got abused by that nigga. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Bro, you
poison or something in his food.
Eustace got a foot infection, and then he turned into a giant foot. That was like some Chicago gangsters. Hey, sorry. And he literally stumped the shit out of Courage. Like you think he ain't got courage? You jump against that giant foot. See what happens.
If I was Courage, I would walk
his
away.
mood. No, his whole personality. I didn't like. It's like annoying to me. Like I get the premise. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah, I get the whole irony and shit like that. But it's like every time we approach the situation, oh my god, I don't know what to do. What was gonna do? Oh my god, Muriel's in trouble and shit, and then I've been Eustace. I don't know what he's gonna do. I hate that shit. That shit was so annoying to me. And it was this thing, it was so I'm like, you can't, bro. We know what's gonna happen. It's just like, bro, I just didn't like I just didn't like Courage as a character, Joe. That one aspect of him was just really fucking annoying. I'm just like.
So where will you rank it? Because two of us were gonna readily put it in the legendary category.
I would have put it at I for me personally.
What about you?
I didn't hate it, but my only real gripe with the show was the main was his attitude. I just didn't like his personality, Joe. It's like I'd have put it at I.
Yeah, I like once. I think it was more like once I saw the episode where he went to the vet, and then I watched it again a little bit older, and then it started to make you realize, like, if you go to a deep dive into the concept of it, it's kind of like seeing the perspective of a dog, where a dog doesn't know reality outside of the house that they live in, so which is live in the middle of nowhere, and then
no wonder he's a bitch.
And all these random strangers that come around, all these other events that happen to them is like catastrophic, crazy events, but it's just like normal stuff that happens in real life. So it's just pretty much like it's like a comedy show from a dog perspective, and I enjoy it. I think it's legendary. Like it's some of my funniest moments of me and my cousins laughing up when we were younger has been from watching this show. So for me, it's been legendary.
So are we going with legendary, or are we compromising and going with awesome?
I'm outvoted. Do what y'all want.
Yeah, I would say he's outvoted.
Okay.
Oh, this next one I already know.
Right.
Cow.
What's this one?
Cow
and chicken.
Mama had a chicken. Daddy had a cow. Don't know how.
Bullshit.
We didn't care how. Hated
I
that
was
shit.
like, what was the creators on when they made this show? Because humans.
Let's keep it buck. That is not the most questionable shit to come out during the 90s and early 2000s.
Oh no, I've seen some even like crazier shit, like Xavier, Angel Renegade. Like I've seen some crazy shit. But
like a Jamaican Grim Reaper.
The cow chicken was just weird. I didn't really understand who I was like supposed to connect with. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like an acid trip. That's what it felt like watching it. I hated the show.
It did. I did too. It's like that's the show that you know what? If I sit through this and I am Weasel, something else good's gonna come on. I'ma just have. It's like they always come back to back. Like, let me get through this shit. Maybe I will see another show. Cause ain't shit on Nickelodeon and Zorro's on Disney. It's too goddamn late to watch cartoons at this point.
Not Zorro.
You know it's time to go night night when the black and white movies come on.
Like, well, I'm up too late.
Hey, some of them are good. A lot of them are good.
You know you're up too early when the Andy Griffin show was on. You like that.
Oh man.
I don't make it that far. No.
No, that's when you wake up like, damn, no cartoons on. We whistle in the morning.
I used to wake up to those now 27 CD album commercials.
Here
like,
and now. Did I tell you lately that I love you?
Right?
Okay. Let's refocus. Trash.
You right, trash.
Every rose has its own. Every fucking time, bro.
People know that
That's
shit
the
by
only
heart.
reason why. That's the only reason why I got that Joe Chappelle show. I'm like, this shit here.
And I swear.
Right?
By
the moon.
Trash. Coward chicken trash.
I put that in trash, Joe. I want that fondant. And I'm out of drink. God damn. All right. So yeah, I'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Andrea, you said
Trash.
Trash.
That and that flamboyant devil. I'm like, why am I watching?
So, yeah,
big ass booty. Boy.
Well, they say the show was like innovative when it came to that, but you know it was a little too off-putting for.
I think it was a bit extreme for children.
A lot of our characters don't wear pants in shows. Like,
he was caked up. I was like, you don't have to put some pants on or whatever.
It's like that point the comedy was beyond me.
Well, they were literally eating ass on that show too. Remember that? They were eating like butts. And that's why like some of my cousins' house, they were like, yeah, y'all not watching that. I was like
like what Drea says, more like the late night filler.
Like this is like that was like Adult Swim on cartoon. So like
yeah,
that was not for me.
Well, yeah,
the demographic that was for it wasn't for moi.
What kid? I gotta look it up. It gotta be a kid out there that's an adult now that fuck with Coward Chicken. Like there gotta be like a deep dive video or something about Coward Chicken.
Wow, this was Hanna-Barbera.
Mm-hmm. Well, all these are just pretty much.
It was the coked out workers.
but yeah, and a lot of these shows like that makes them so great is that they cater to both audiences, both kids and adults. It's just that was one of the shows that leaned more heavily on adult humor, which
it got to be like teenagers watching this. I could, as an adult now, I probably could not watch this show. Still,
do you think you can watch it under the influence of some happy-go-lucky?
I might try it just to see. I'll experiment and then let you guys
I can see it messing up the wave. You like, you know what?
No, sorry.
No, that's like the time Andrew and I was sitting there. We killed the whole bottle and we were watching Super Jail came on. Yeah, I'd never seen that show before. We never seen it before, and it was some episode where like someone done some dumb shit, and then reality started to collapse on itself. So all these portals from different dimensions was opening up in this giant arena, and all this random shit was popping in from the universe, and the whole universe fucking collapsing, and it's just utter chaos. And Angel was sitting there like, what the? It's just
going on?
Yeah, just totally like what and. Nope. What the? It's like okay, that's way too much. That's way like what is
Super Joe? Literally a show about reality collapsing in itself repeatedly. That's all it is. It's whatever though.
This
Yeah,
show
Super Joe's an ass
was-
trip.
So like the reality collapsing and resetting, and then going in that loophole. That's
The
that.
next one, Dexter.
Yeah,
Hey,
is
I'm
that a
with it.
laboratory?
I know that's your shit, Ken.
Yep, legendary for me. You're right. You're
Oh, his
right.
mother,
Day-Day!
motherfucker.
Hey, Ari gets votes for thickest MILF. Oof.
The mama.
Mama.
For no reason, Joe. Like, god damn.
And
That's
And-
what having kids do to you. You get them childbearing hits.
and they gave her a swimsuit episode. Like
I
they
can't remember.
they never had known that they had a pool in the backyard to that episode.
Ah.
They have a pool and she having to bust down this 2-piece. Turn around, make sure ain't nobody looking first, and then poof. And like, no,
that
we all
the
watching.
boys was looking at her like that until I got older. I was like, damn, she was thick though. Right? I would put it at awesome.
Yo, that's an American family, and the main character sounds German. That shit weird. That shit is weird. It's a laboratory. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this? Why this nigga sound like a Nazi?
The mad
What the hell is
scientist
this?
stereotype. I don't know.
This nigga was literally a Nazi scientist without the Nazi. Like, just like, what the fuck?
Well,
Like,
it's kind of like they're kind of like a 50s family. So like, I mean, the dad is like straight from the 50s. I mean,
like
the whole
Cold
setup.
War
Yeah.
This nigga sounded like Red Skull.
Ah.
Well,
Nigga sounded like Johann Schmidt, yo.
I mean, his dad. It feels like he was implanted from the Jetsons, straight to this show. Like they hired him on as an extra. So,
I
but
was waiting for a Hell Hydra.
You know?
I mean, he got his hand up already like that. But no, I would say more like Mandark. Mandark is Hydra. I mean,
That nigga real name is Susan. That shit was hilarious. Now, knowing the fact that we know a nigga that we call Susan in real life, that shit's hilarious.
Yep.
but I mean, they brought the George Washington, and Abraham Lincoln from this Mount Rushmore alive, and they straight had that fist fight.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, remember the little like side stories, or I guess it was like an alternate universe or something with the monkey.
Oh, dial in for monkey. Yo, yeah, that's factoring too. Those I guess commercial episodes of like that dial in for monkey and Justice Friends as well. It's another one.
Justice
Yeah, those were Kronk was hilarious.
They were so dumb, and I loved it.
And then remember the Muppets, the bop, boop.
Yep.
Just like did you on Sunday, Brady?
Boop. Awesome. Huh? Shut up. That's me stabbing you through the screen.
See, I told you should have got them foam swords and just go ham.
Yeah, I should have. Next time.
Yeah, next time I got you. We gonna record. That's gonna be on YouTube.
No, I'm not show you, especially if I lose. Keep up. No.
So if it's not on there, y'all know what happened.
If you lose, you can put it on there.
Yeah.
So, Will, where you ranking it?
That's the laboratory. I'm putting that at legendary.
Damn, we're split.
Oh, what would y'all put it at?
Awesome. Me and Brittany. Brittany Anon.
Ooh.
How we gonna do that? How we gonna?
We meet in the middle. Oh wait, no.
That is
there's no middle ground there. Shit.
No. You know what? I'm gonna change mine.
I'm gonna let y'all have it.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all have it, just because there was so many things.
Remember, monkey. Do it for monkey.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
monkey. Yeah, and then
Let
the
y'all
one,
have it.
his little sidekick or whatever, the one he was working with, she was so fine to me.
Bad
I was like,
boy, Agent 99,
fine.
nigga,
Yes.
nigga.
I was like, you thick with the short little in the front.
Right, with the curve.
She had the pressed hair and shit. She had the pressed hair.
And then she had like the dimple, like the love spot.
Right, exactly. I was like, she is too fucking bad.
Yeah, that's I think that part having that's like from DR Moon or the love spot. That's like a legendary hero from like a French lancer from back in the day.
I'm gonna be like, yo, a nigga made this show.
You stupid.
A nigga made this show. This is way too many women. It's way too many women in this bitch too thick. For them not to be some kind of ethnic. For him not to be some kind of ethnic. That's cat.
Yeah. You know that's the same creator that Samurai Jack. That was
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was so
Gary Tarkovsky. I don't know. Some Slavic.
Who also did the original 2D Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Legendary. Love that.
Anybody watch Primal?
No,
I need to.
No.
I've been told to.
Need to. Well, sound like there might be up something new. Something soon. Stay tuned for that.
And you got the whole thing out now, so.
Okay. Keep it going. Let's keep it going. Eddy. Awesome.
Legendary.
Not
I'm not saying legendary. They built a whole city in the alleyway out of cardboard boxes.
But this nigga was
their engineering skills were
this nigga Eddy was the worst hustler though, bro.
Yeah, he's the ultimate like scheming fail, and Double D defies logic as far as like how smart he is and making shit, and then Ed is just defies physics all the time.
Toast.
Really, that one episode where they decided to play each other, like they switched up roles, and then Double D was in his room, and then he was like, he fell back into his bathroom into a tub. He was like, "What's this? A ladle? This is a tub of gravy." this boy literally.
Okay. So...
Yeah, Ed was living like some sort of reckless fucking life. How his parents let that shit happen, I do not know. I'm scared for that answer.
I remember he was grounded. They took the stairs
from his
room. He couldn't go. He couldn't leave his room. I'm like, wait a minute. My parents took my door. They take stairs?
Double D's response, that's disturbing.
Why is your parents taking the door?
I'm grounded.
It was just like sometimes I felt like it was just too dumb at certain points, and I was just maybe I was just like I don't know. I was like, y'all not thinking hard enough for me, because some of these like plans y'all come up with are just half baked and they always fail, and it would frustrate me too. And
you dare mock the son of a shepherd? Like, wait a minute. Whoa. Why did this nigga come out his shirt? What kind of shit is this?
They put on his shoe too, or put like his hat upside down in reverse, like
those girls in a trailer.
The Canker Sisters.
The Canker Sisters.
Yeah. I can't remember if they were actually living in a trailer park.
They were living in a trailer park.
Oh no, they were living in a trailer park.
You know what them Canker Sisters remind me of? Them ashy ass sisters off a Proud Family, the ones that were blue for some reason.
They were blue because they was ashy.
Yeah, that's I'm like, yo, I'm like, I mean, different circumstances, kind of same energy, Joe. I kind of hate it.
You got similar energy. I definitely agree there. But yeah, so that's why I would put awesome, just because I do remember so many freaking scenes of this show, but I don't know, like the irritation.
I'm in the same boat. As in, like, there are some things that you enjoyed, and sometimes it gets too far. It's like, okay. If I stick around long enough, Powerpuff Girls will come on.
Yep.
Yeah, one of these niggas' best friend was a literal plank of wood. Like, boy.
Yes. I was like, I'm very imaginative, but that shit was just like, woo. Okay.
I mean, well, for me, it was kind of like another iteration of real life, because I was friends with a lot of people. I didn't live in a cul-de-sac, but I did hang out with a lot of people in my neighborhood. Growing up in the suburbs is a little bit different than in the city. So I had a group of friends I hung out with a lot, and it kind of reminded me of like that scenario. Also growing up doing it, and we also went on adventures like going on bike rides in places, or going to the creek, and oh man, some stories I can tell you about that.
You will love Craig of the Creek.
Yeah, I started watching that recently. Pretty cute show.
It is so nostalgic.
Yes.
Cannot relate.
I'm gonna still put awesome.
But yeah,
I'm living in fucking Eddy City. Ain't no fucking creek by me. Get the hell out of here. Shit.
That's what I say. Like
it was nothing but concrete and drive-by. Leave me alone.
Well, you got sewers, so like, I guess if we had TMNT on here, you probably relate a little better.
All right, go ahead. Where we put it?
We're gonna put it awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, what was yours?
Yeah, what was yours?
I mean, awesome's fine. I can live with that.
What were you gonna say?
A legendary.
I was gonna put it probably in awesome, not in legendary. I wouldn't say that was legendary though, but awesome's fine.
Okay.
Everything is awesome.
No, cause them niggas were dumb at the end of the day. I'm kind of like, bro, how y'all keep losing these jawbreakers, nigga? This is like the most excessive. This is like the most excessively dumb shit. Like I said, Joe, that nigga was the worst hustler, nigga. Like Ken, you can probably outcount that nigga. That's how. That's.
Woo! The shade continues. 1 + 1 = 2.
Them niggas like Eddy was fucking terrible, bro. All these schemes and none of them be working, or they fumble the ball or they either get the bag and they fumble the ball anyway. Like,
or they get interrupted by the Canker sisters if something else happened. But like, it's just their luck. I mean,
man.
Pause.
The
Those girls was like old as fuck, and they had crushes on them. That's sus.
That then Canker sisters is like the cautionary tale of like why you should not go to the trailer park. Like, just like, yo, don't find love in the trailer park, Joe.
Yeah, that's what I took from that. I was like, oh, they built different.
Don't find love in the strip club. Don't find love in the trailer park, bro.
Trailer park people. I'm not from that show. I know, not everybody's the same. All right, next.
Trailer park nigga, you niggas different. That's shit.
Built different.
So
I feel like they dad gonna come out like, look here, you son bitch. Like, nah, I'm good. Fuck it. Nah. Look here, you son bitch. Only one that fuck my daughter is me. That's nah.
Yep, that's exactly the vibe.
Nah, I'm cool.
Then the kids that be pregnant in middle school. I'm alright.
I'll stick with my concrete drive-bys, my G.
Now you know their dad probably wasn't there for them.
Yeah.
Of course he wasn't. They were in the fucking trailer park. That nigga was probably at the tavern. You know, it ain't what it is.
Yeah.
Let me stop playing into these stereotypes and shit.
Yeah, I know. I was like, let me shut up before I isolate a whole group. Okay, let's get to the next one.
So
low key, fuck him though.
Evil Con Carne. One of the.
I can put my vote in for the next two because I haven't.
Hey, that shit was mid. That shit was mid. That shit. It was the brain of a disembodied Latin nigga that could not get his evil plans to work. Boy, with a purple ass bear.
Oh,
the dumb. Yeah, it was one of the last shows to like come out, and it didn't last long. So yeah, I also put it.
You know where it's gonna go.
That shit meh.
I was gonna put it below there. It's with the trash pandas.
Trash. All right, put it in trash. I can live with that.
Trash.
I'm cool.
So, Billy and Mandy and that previous show came from this show, Grim and Evil.
Watch it.
But no, actually, it was weird because they were both separate. Then they both put them in the show together. Then they made it separate again. Because clearly Billy and Mandy was much fucking better. And they were like, yo, we need to get rid of the dead weight. That's why he got his own separate show. And that's why that's so
That's why it's gonna go in the trash too.
No, that's why it's gonna go in mad because Billy and Mandy got better when it was all by itself. That shit. So yeah, I think Mez that's a good middle ground.
Yeah, I say Meh.
Yeah.
Meh.
Only watched that shit for 15 minutes. After when that fucking disembodied brain came on, time to tune out. Oh, Scoot, what are you doing? Like, what the fuck is this way?
All right.
Why does Evil Genius sound Latin? Hey, you sound Mexican, bro. That shit is.
Hey, it probably just whatever voice actors they could hire.
Yeah, I
Well,
noticed, Will, you pay attention to accents.
he
You
does
pay
though.
attention, yes.
Ever since Crosshair.
Yeah. Now I hear you say it all the time. I'm like, oh,
He like
that's
like
something
she
you
fresh
know.
off the boat, New Zealand accent.
The only
I'm like,
one,
yo, how
too.
y'all missing the signs, bro? Like, how? Y'all know something's up, Joe. I ain't heard a New Zealand accent from anybody else except niggas from Mandalore. Come on, bro.
I mean, every world is different, I guess.
You should join the Empire, you fucking yeah. Let's not. All right, let's not rehash this old shit, bro. Let's
Continuing.
I am
like,
Weasel.
yo, Bad Batch is dead to me at this point. Let's not.
We are not watching the next season. I am Weasel. I didn't give a fuck about it.
I say meh.
Meh.
What is this?
Oh,
I am
I
Weasel.
am Weasel.
I don't even remember much about it other than I didn't want to watch it.
Things I'm trying to remember
Remember.
things, but I'm having a hard time remembering. That's what I'm like. I was like, it was
Because there was other better things to watch.
yeah, but like also like I just can't remember. It's like because if something was trash, you would probably remember it more than this.
Not really, because I skip it.
Or at least
I'm
you
a child
it
with
would
a short
some,
attention span.
or something will be trash enough to make you skip it to make you remember that it's trash.
It was boring.
Like cow and
That's all I
chicken.
got.
I knew that
Cow
was
and
trash.
chicken was just weird, and I just like nah.
It was
I had to
trash.
endure
It was
cow
weird.
and chicken to watch a better show.
Hey.
That's why I remember that shit.
Hey, on the side note, which one would y'all rather watch, Cow and Chicken or Ren and Stimpy?
Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
Ren and Stimpy. All right. All right, I agree with that one.
Pretty bad to me, but yeah.
Why does it
I'd
seem
rather
like
watch
they're
that.
pretty much neck and neck on the same shit though?
Yeah, it's like-
similar creators.
Yeah, I feel like they probably like collabed at some point.
Like what they cousins? Because they was two similar.
Yeah, two cousins. I am Weasel. Meh or trash?
Meh.
Man,
I'll
I
give
did
y'all
watch
that.
it.
Well, I never saw it. I don't remember it.
I don't
I must have either if I did see it, I repressed the shit out of that memory. So,
because it was trash.
but we put it at mess, so clearly it was
Can
not.
we put it in
total-
trash? I can change it to trash.
I don't care for it.
'Cause it was forgettable. So
Yeah, trash. Yeah.
okay.
Do the monkey with me. Will's like, no.
Johnny
No,
Bravo.
I'm not shaking my head at y'all dancing. I can judge for worse shit, but it's just Johnny Bravo.
Damn, I'm pretty.
That nigga.
The show for kids.
I still watched it though, and I laughed.
Like,
Man, I'm pretty. I just always laugh at that shit.
Bro, if you want to talk
Why
about
am I
toxic,
watching
if you want to talk about toxic masculinity, there you go.
live with his
But-
mama,
How you doing, little mama?
couldn't keep a job, hitting on every freaking vagina that walked past. I was like, bruh.
This nigga was straight getting you for the pose every time he edited the scene. Nigga, like, what the fuck? Yo,
He was a tool before like we were even using that word.
No,
He
he's
He was down hands every time.
he's like the first bro.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all the same, bro. Tool,
He-
douchebag, asshole. That's literally what Johnny Bravo. He had his redeeming moment.
He's a bro lord.
He was dumb.
So, but he's like I would say his caricature is like a more modern clown. I would say like in a sense like he's supposed to be made fun of or like a jester, like someone that you don't want to be that guy. Like don't be this guy that is jobless and
But like,
can't score with
He
any
look-
girls.
you look like a Jersey Shore nigga. That's
There
shit.
you go.
I mean, that show is probably inspired off of him. It's like,
Hair all hide and nigga just buff for no reason and just dumb as shit. This is literally that's the demographic.
I mean,
Joe.
just a musclehead. That's all it is.
I came here looking for bitches. Come on, bro. no. What?
But the show, I would say, was pretty funny. Well,
I
like,
laughs.
it's not something I could like sit down and like watch through. It's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But if it's on, shit, I watch it.
Yeah, it's alright.
but I
It got some laughs. It's alright.
That's mine.
It's alright. Yeah.
We did the monkey.
Yeah, we did.
Had a good intro. Pretty good. Because it was just him like getting beat up half the time and then dancing at the end.
Oh, that show is weird.
Dex. This is
you know that's going to the top.
Yeah.
You know what's fucked up? You know what's fucked up? Every time they get a group of kids together, there's always like one dopey white dude, one Asian, one black girl. Like it's the same formula. Like Magic School Bus, fucking
Power Rangers. Yeah, it's that. That's a team, man. That's a squad.
It's like we need to get as much ethnicities that people know by name.
It's team.
So they look like
team representation.
Yep. I'm be honest. Hot take. I didn't really connect with that show too much when I was a kid. So I was like, it's cool.
So sorry.
I'll put it. I watched it with my brother.
So now we know what some more of what's missing in your childhood.
I watched so many cartoons. It's fine.
I know. I mean,
laugh at the bra episode because it's battle ready armor, and they all had to get bras to defend themselves.
Yeah.
The sad
like
truth.
Children from down the lane.
Oh, them creepy ass.
Them fucking. You put sprinkles on ice cream.
The world.
What the fuck?
They never separated. There wasn't one episode where they separated and they like were devastated.
I don't remember.
They were
that
like,
would not surprise me.
They were always
together. like a herd.
Nah, them niggas living wrong. I don't know what, because hey, normal shit don't do that to somebody, bro. Them niggas was just different.
Because they had that crazy ass father who looked like a fucking demon.
He was a demon. Demon dad. He got turned more fire the angry he got. Then he he was kind of like the Fire Lord to some degree when he like had powers at one point. He was actually shooting fireballs and stuff like when they were battling.
I don't know, bro. The Fire Lord was like, "Hey man, we need to kill hope." This nigga talked about killing emotion like it was a literal living, breathing nigga.
Yo, but you've been to the Fire Nation. There wasn't no
level of fuckery that I cannot explain.
Them kids didn't dance. There was no joy in the Fire Nation. Just propaganda.
Just propaganda.
So what you say is we need to kill hope.
Wow.
I didn't say that shit. Did you say that shit? I didn't say that shit. I am the Phoenix King.
Bro, I was scared for Aang at that moment. I was like, bro, you gonna have to kill this nigga.
I'm like, Aang about to wash
That's
this
a
nigga.
whole conversation. That's a whole other conversation.
Yeah,
we'll get back to that, folks.
With that shit.
We'll get back to that. We sound like a deep dive at some point soon. We'll get back to that, folks.
Concept Korra versus Aang. Get people ruffled up.
No, I had a concept of who is the worst avatar out of all of them.
Oh.
I'm hearing the echo.
I do.
Echo.
Yeah, I'm hearing it. Oh.
Echo. It's still there.
Yeah.
It's in and out. It's never consistent.
No, it ain't.
But now it's there.
Yeah, you should edit this out, bro.
Well,
it's just me though, I think.
It might be hard to edit out if it's on the main track.
Oh.
Well,
not the echoing. I was just talking about this.
Yeah, this part. Yeah, this part I made out. Because he also started tossing ideas like, yeah, let's hold off. Let's not post those publicly.
Yeah.
Nah, I put that shit in the drive.
Oh, it's not in there.
No, a while ago.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
It's not as apparent. It's off and on. It's so weird.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
I don't have any on my end, so.
Okay, cool.
All right, where are y'all putting this?
I'm gonna put that shit in awesome, bro. That shit did slap, Joe. I kind of fuck with it. Niggas were literally MacGyvering like weaponry and shit from like everyday shit. So.
And they was really taking it to them, man. They was like straight on battles. They had all secret bases everywhere, all around the continent. They had a whole global organization. of all their kids. It was crazy. Secret headquarters. It was. I enjoyed it a lot.
I'm okay with Austin.
I would say legendary, but I feel like it's leaning towards awesome in this one.
I mean, I would say legendary, but I'm okay with awesome.
Brittany?
Oh, I said it's I didn't really watch the show like that.
All right, so
that kind of weighs into awesome, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Dun, 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 dun.
You know I got a pop-up girl Letterman's jacket.
Really?
Yeah,
that
I do.
sounds cute.
It is.
Why don't you wear it?
I'm throwing it.
Okay, well shit, let me go get it.
Bruh. This show gets me in the feelings.
It's not as great as a quality as my 8-bit mark that I got from H&M for the cheap.
Cute though.
See, it got the girls on the side.
That's cute. That's really cute. I'm gonna go ahead and put that at legendary.
I still watch that shit now. So
So many iconic characters from that show. We got him. We have Mojo Jojo. We have the
Mojo
Rough
Jojo.
Boys.
That's why. Oh man, I've been wanting to cosplay as the Rowdy Rough Boys for the longest. Like I need two more.
You gotta find you some Rowdy Rough Boys.
Buttercup was so bad she was knocking teeth out of Bubbles so she can get money from the fairy.
Yes.
You all remember the bank robbers that dressed up as pop-up girls? And then the mayor's
When they first
assistant.
went to school for the first time.
Man,
So many
see,
episodes.
what made it legendary for me is that they're in the same class as Dexter.
Oh, really? Was
Yeah,
that
he
the
makes
first?
little cameos.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, so they all in
Crossover, yeah. They
Oh,
can't.
bless their heart.
Yeah, I think the creators end up working on each other's shows. So they're like, hey, let's do this shit. Let's drop them in each other's episodes.
They should have done like a universal mashup at some point. Well, with some of them, not all of them. Some shows, nah.
Who
But
was your favorite character? Just out of
Oh,
curiosity.
growing up was Bubbles.
Mine
Man,
was definitely Buttercup.
they'd had some fucking jokes in that bitch, Joe, that was just
Yes.
like kind of like, yo, don't worry, professor. My parents say I was a mistake too.
Yeah.
Nigga.
I
Whoa.
froze, like, wait, I was an accident too. I'm like,
and then they do like a side eye real quick on that. Like,
the professor's like, what?
no, but you know how that theory, like the professor's little chemical X was really like, you know, because it was showing like like 3 different other like female characters in the show. Like, oh, those could have been all the moms right there, and the professor just he the daddy, he the daddy.
They were obviously triplets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that show is definitely legendary.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I still watch that shit now. Like I recently watched the episode where the girls was playing a game Powerpuff Girls in the house, but nobody want to be Bubbles. And the Bubbles like, I'll be Bubbles. No, you can't be Bubbles. She's like, fuck y'all.
And that when she left, and she was just like, yeah,
No, I think the professor came and he played Bubbles instead. He's like, I got work to do.
Yeah.
And y'all had me put on this tight ass dress to play the Powerpuff Girls.
And then Bubbles have his pipe. It was like a bubble pipe.
Where are you putting it?
Fucking him. That shit.
Yes, him was one of my favorite villains.
He
My
was.
favorite. I used to love when episode he was the villain. Like, yes.
Like, yo, whose he bitch is this? Like, come on. Why is this nigga in a Santa outfit being demonic in stiletto heels and shit? What the fuck?
With lobster claws. I'm like, I don't know
With
what
lobster
you are,
claws.
but shit were evil.
Like, it's like the resort of an orgy in Boys Town. God damn, how on Christmas Day? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I'm like, I mean, don't get me wrong, he was an interesting character and shit. And if you're talking about representation, there's your representation. I don't know how you feel about that shit, but hey, each his own.
Wasn't a lot out
And
there back in those
Do you
days.
remember the episode the Gang was doing prank calls? And the girls just storming into all the villains' houses. Him was working out. He's like, nope, not doing anything evil today. You sure? Yep.
What?
I think they beat Fuzzy Lumpskin ass while he was in the shower, just in the tub, just minding his own business.
Whoop ass, bro.
They beat the shit out of Mojo Jojo too. Like he was, I think he was.
Yo,
I was reading the
Mojo
Right, I'm like,
Mojo Jojo was literally a Japanese monkey.
Was
He
he
was just
really?
reading the paper.
This nigga was a sushi shelf. I'm not even joking.
Oh,
This nigga was a whole sushi shelf. You can tell by the way he talked. I'm like, yo, why?
He did make the girl
Wow.
sushis. And they ain't like that shit. He was babysitting.
yeah, Mother JoJo is iconic.
He made the Powerpuff Girls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What? Wasn't this like some crossover that he was like related to Monkey, like Dalian from Monkey or something like that, or they became friends or something? I remember.
No,
Oh,
I
no,
think
I
that was an
don't-
episode where he was with what's those people that like to protect the fucking animals and shit?
What are you talking about?
No, there was an episode where Momo Jojo was doing some evil shit, but the Powerpuff Girls couldn't beat their ass because Peter was always with him.
I don't remember that one.
They're
But that
like,
sound
let
like
him be
some-
free.
That,
Don't
yeah,
beat the
that
animals.
sound like some shit that Peter would do. Like y'all niggas, like shit. Nigga literally blowing up shit, and y'all wanted to protect his ass. Fuck y'all.
What's this next one? I can't see the
Yeah,
title.
me neither.
Where we put Powerpuff Girls? Legendary.
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 All right.
Unless you say otherwise. I mean,
No, I agree with that.
I mean, if you say trash, it might.
better this. No, better this than that fucking live action shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's not.
They already lost their buck. I mean, they already lost their blossom. So I don't know how to feel. So
What happened?
we'll see what happens. Huh?
What happened?
No,
to Blossom?
she walked off the project. She was like, "Yeah, I don't think this is the move," and she did.
People was talking shit about it, so
I mean, it wasn't the move. I saw that script. That shit was horrid.
now what's that next one?
Time Squad.
Don't
I
know.
don't remember
Ain't seen
that
it.
one.
I ain't seen the next one either.
I saw that shit. I
It-
seen
it's-
that shit a lot.
It's like a interesting predecessor to a lot of what we've seen in Loki and even like what's it called what's the DC show yeah, it's like Time Squad. It's basically their time police.
These niggas literally go to points like historical points and like in history if something is wrong. Like one of the episodes I remember the most is that they had to fix like something went on with like Edgar Allan Poe. And so they had to go
Yeah,
back
I
there
mean-
and they found out that Edgar Allan Poe was like some fucking happy ass like PBS kind of fucking character, which is totally out of character for that nigga if you know the kind of shit that he writes.
Oh, he
So-
became a Christopher Rogers.
Boy.
Yeah,
And when they actually corrected his ass, they kind of felt bad. It's like, God damn, this nigga walked out, it started storming, fucking two crows landed on his fucking shoulders, and he walked off. I'm like, God damn. It's fucked up because like I fuck with that mood, but it's kind of like, God damn, this nigga was literally a children's show on crack before they corrected that shit. It was funny.
He was living his best life.
Yeah, because they go back and fix instances in time where like shit isn't supposed to be the way that it should. So it's usually like historical figures doing shit that they shouldn't be doing, and so it's funny because two of the main characters are incompetent as hell, and they had to
Yeah,
get an
man.
orphan to help their ass out. So yeah. So I'm like, yo, this sounds like some real American retail shit where everybody just works there, but no one knows what the fuck they doing. That's exactly what it sounds like. So shit.
Yeah, that robot, he ain't no shit out of it. He was like worse than Bender half the time.
Bender just wanted blackjack and hookers. That's not his fault.
It's the way y'all putting it, because I don't even recall this one.
I'm putting that. All right.
Yeah, I put it there too. I
Said,
remember it vividly because it's just that I watched a lot of it, and I was always like, I don't know, like sort of like not a history buff, just interested in like how they changed shit.
It was a good what if. It's like a good like kind of like what if show.
Basically like a real life what if. That's basically why I was interested in the shit.
And then it's like, all right,
play
time to fix
Assassin's
it.
Creed. Play Assassin's Creed. It's the same mood. So
True,
that's why I'm into it. So
true, yeah. That's why I would say that's like taking, because it's taking history and like making some fun with it. You know, 'cause, like history's already set. So like, how about we unset it or reset it or try something different.
Yeah, I like what if stories and shit.
Okay, Cartoon Network with the TV, eh?
So just without the self test. That's
we ain't going to go there.
We ain't no way in the hell we gonna drop a Loki reference without mentioning the fact this nigga was literally trying to fuck himself.
I don't agree with that.
It's shit. Like, how mischievous can one be?
Clearly, there's a tag for it.
They was on some Team Rocket shit. Prepare for trouble and make it double.
At least they were. I don't think they were related or same person. Anyway, so with Time Squad, I guess I
said I.
Yeah.
Y'all can put
I
have
and
no
then the
judgment.
next one, I don't know either. So.
Nah.
Oh, y'all never seen Whatever Happened to Robot Jones?
I probably did it in care and never watched it again.
Why? Wait a minute. Why do I remember that shit? That shit was so fucking why? Why?
It was just so like what?
Like that I would watch. It ain't even colorful enough for me. What the fuck is this character?
They probably didn't have any dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, there's no dinosaur. I ain't fucking with it that much, anyways.
Don't worry.
Get your. You know what? Hey, you know what? Just for the hell of it, when you edit this shit, put the clip in.
Put
the clip in. Just not for any reason, just to be petty. Just.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. There's gonna be some clips.
What?
Okay, so what y'all gonna do? What is it? What's next?
Yeah, so y'all ain't never seen it.
What is this? I can't read it.
Whatever happened to Robot Jones?
Whatever happened to Robot Jones?
God damn. I say that's all right. I mean, because that's something I haven't thought about in years. So I remember watching it. Y'all two don't remember watching it? Brittany and Andrea?
If I did, I probably didn't care for it. Like,
Yeah,
it sounds familiar, but it wasn't one of the two.
It was literally about a robot just living like among humans. That's basically what it is. He went to school with humans and shit. And
so teenage robot.
Kinda.
You see here.
Only
it's
this.
I
only
remember
this,
it. I remember it. Looking at it.
This motherfucker literally talked in auto tune though.
Like, it's familiar, but it wasn't one of my tops, so I have no memory retention of it. Which means that's
fair. I didn't remember it existed until now.
Right? Until I researched this earlier, I was like, "Oh, I remember that shit."
I only remember one episode of that shit, and that was that Rubik's Cube episode. That's about it.
Nah, I was putting out there meh or trash because, like I said,
I put it at meh. Like, I remember it, but it wasn't a go-to. It's like the other ones I put in trash, I was literally not trying to fuck with it. This one, I just don't remember. I know I've watched it. It just wasn't one of my favorites.
Yeah, I put that in meh. I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's similar to me. It's like Sheep in the City. Like something like I've seen it and it was there and it was a thing, but like I would have been fine if it equally didn't exist.
Oh, what you mean, Sex in the City for kids, nigga?
Bye.
That cursed ass description. That fucking cursed ass description you gave, bro. That does not make me want to watch this shit whatsoever, Joe. That's the most sus shit in the world, bro.
You can't give out no synopsis.
I'll rephrase that later on. That's a bad example, I would say, because I mean it's my job. Like
the Empire wouldn't approve of this.
I don't work for the Empire all the time.
Okay.
But you know, since we did this, you know we have to do Nickelodeon. Right? I think they had just as many shows.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
no.
I already
more.
mentioned
Oh,
that.
If not
this,
more.
this is just the beginning.
I'm just saying, we gonna
All
have
right,
to
you
do
said
Nickelodeon.
you said there was a part 2 to this shit.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
Shit,
so
there
let's
is.
get to that.
wait,
'cause I gotta-
before we kick this off, because I've done plenty of fucking. And I'm sorry, I'm not really I'm not hosting this shit though. But before we kick this off, we usually do like a last take if we want to rearrange some shit. So is everybody fine with the list as is?
I'm cool.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask about that because I wasn't ready. I was about to wrap this up before we get to the next step. But yeah, with this, yeah, I would say overall, yeah. I
Pretty
mean,
solid.
This is
yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean the shows that I enjoyed the most are up on top, and the ones that I didn't really care too much for, or was like, or like they're just there. And was
It's a reasonable list.
Yeah.
I forgot there's a part 2. What the heck is next?
yeah.
All right, so second part, what we're going to do here is each one of us is going to take 2 shows, pick 2. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, we cannot pick the same shows, so there'll be 8 shows in total. And then
the new list,
we're going to randomize them into a bracket. Okay. It's going to be Ultimate Showdown. Figure out which show we prefer to have the best. Damn. Okay, guys. So what I need for you guys to do is to each pick one show, just so like we can kind of even it out. We'll go through each one. We'll pick one show, and then we'll go through again and pick our second show, and then we're gonna rack it up into a bracket. So
from this list,
yeah. Well, just from all the cartoon shows. Yeah, I mean, this is the list.
Okay.
So let's start off with you, Drea. You pick the first one.
I'm gonna say PPGs. Fucks with it.
Mm-hmm. I'll put it over here for now, just so we have in a row. Will, your turn. Pick one.
Give me Jamaican Grim Reaper.
Hi, man.
I lead you to the gates of hell, man. Bumper glide.
Brett.
She faded.
Courage.
All right, I'm gonna say my boy Dexter down here. I got to. Go ahead, Dre.
All right.
Definitely Kids Next Door.
I thought he was gonna pick from the top.
I mean, those are my top. Those are my top picks.
Will?
Oh, I had to pick something else now?
Yeah, we are all picking 2.
All right, give me Tom Squad.
Bad.
Somebody
Ready?
be a princess or prince of chaos and pick a show that isn't listed.
Which one?
She said Johnny Bravo.
Ed and Eddy. Bam. I have to. All right. All right, folks, we're back again, and we got our shows shuffled into a bracket system, and here we go. Starting off with the first round. Dexter's Laboratory versus Ed and Eddy. Which one are we going to go with, folks? I really hate this one because these are like my 2 favorite shows.
You picked them?
Well, I didn't randomize it to this. Well, I did, but I didn't. But
the odds were not in your favor. It's Dexter.
Yeah, it's Dexter.
Dexter.
Show.
yeah, I mean, between the 2, I probably would pick Dexter myself anyway. So.
We love thick women around here, bro.
Yes.
Booty, 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 booty.
Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere. Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere. Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere. Rockin' everywhere. Rockin' everywhere.
I
Hey.
feel like you're shaking my ass. Let's stop. Okay, let's stop.
You did that Sunday.
Hey, you know what? You know what's funny? Somewhere in a cloud somewhere, there's a video of you twerking on Jordan.
Ah!
Woo. That could stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep that in the cloud. All right, next one. Powerpuff Girls versus.
I feel like this one might be a
Powerpuff
wash.
Nah, Powerpuff Girls. Johnny
Yeah,
Bravo can die.
so
Johnny Bravo could die in the ditch, bro.
Damn, he probably did though. That's probably how the show ended.
His mom finally kicked him out. He gets on.
What you doing, little mama? You look mighty fine.
He
What?
hopping for Holmes.
How you gonna do this
nigga
side
literally
all?
had no-
And
This
then-
nigga was like
Wow.
literally. This nigga was like literally bootleg Elvis, but had no talent. Fuck this. Fuck him.
I mean, even Elvis stole.
Elvis could sing though. He had bitches. Johnny Bravo had no bitches. Okay. Oh, we doing another bracket? Okay.
Damn, this is so soon.
I know. That's what I was like. I thought I was gonna switch to the other side, but it kept
Me
it this
too,
side.
but I don't like that.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't like.
I mean, if
Okay,
y'all,
no, I know what I know what it's trying to do. Okay, because it's gonna get like the East
Yeah.
Conference and the West Conference, and we gonna get the showdown.
but it's like one,
Ooh, damn, that's hard.
I don't like it.
yeah.
That's difficult.
I'm voting
I'm
Dexter.
okay that we're having this difficulties because what's the point of brackets if you don't have these moments?
But so soon. But it's like I feel like it was all the good stuff's on one side.
It makes me laugh more though. I feel like Dexter makes me laugh more.
Dexter cracks me up, man. There's so many
But
times.
Powerpuff Girls, just the characters alone is just like, besides
Yeah, they
Dexter,
kept more diverse, though.
and Dee Dee, like there's not really a lot of other characters that
And Powerpuff Girls
flush
so
out the
expensive.
show.
They
was-
have their
but
own
the
shitty
Powerpuff
version of the
Girls that-
Avengers.
Powerpuff Girls got one thick woman, and that's Miss Bellum. I'm
See, we got one thick one,
one.
Dexter's
And
got two.
compared to Dexter two.
and we got awesome villains.
That says you know what? That says
You
a lot.
forgot
when-
Seducer.
Yes, Medusa's thick too. I'm just saying.
I need to see. I need to see.
You
With
said,
the fish
I
net.
need to see a picture of Medusa. Hold up.
It's Seducer. With the
Seducer.
Seducer?
fish nets. She was seducing, the professor. She
Yes,
was,
she
I'm a
was.
good lady.
Yep, she sure was.
Hold on. I need to see a picture of this shit.
Let us know when you.
All right, I'm sold. Powerpuff Girls. There we go. Powerpuff Girls.
Did she
There
have
we
like
go.
a onesie too? Like a jumpsuit?
Hey, you won.
Hey,
Powerpuff Girls.
you.
Damn.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Seducer.
I completely forgot she existed. I ain't gonna lie. All right.
Oh man, he gonna do some research.
Oh, this
baby.
fucking fan art though. God damn.
See, that's what.
See?
Come on, click it.
internet.
Click it.
Internet. See, we gotta do these brackets again, like at some point.
Don't be.
I want
Oh.
Dexter to win.
I love this.
I don't.
I want Dexter to get to the finals at least.
I mean, it went to the semis. Ish.
Nah,
That was quarters. That was quarters. It's
I'm making
changed.
it all on. I'm making it all on my Jamaican death dealer, bro.
I had to go Courage. So much good stuff with that. Drea.
You remember how many episodes you just recalled when we were talking about Courage?
Because I watched that shit recently. Like I have
You
HBO.
still watch it as an almost 30-year-old?
Yes, I watched Billy and Mandy too.
Oh,
I watched that shit
Well, then,
like
I
maybe
don't
a couple
know.
of months ago.
But if you want to go
Billy
by
and Courage.
which one has more memorable characters, I mean, like their roster on Courage, like this is the.
There's
Yeah.
a literal Jamaican speaking Grim Reaper. If that's not memorable, I don't know what is. This nigga whole ass
quantity
speaking
versus-
Patrice and shit, Joe. Like, yo,
quality.
And the worst part,
But
I
even-
only watched them
even-
all like
even-
a couple of months ago.
Even on Courage,
both
this
of
this
them.
quality and Courage show too.
It is quality on Courage. It's quality and quantity on Courage.
Mhm.
Just saying.
This hurt my
Return the
feelings.
slide.
I know. Like I watched this shit recently, so I know.
And that one douchebag with the red Corvette or wherever he had,
but at least Mandy's mood is relatable though. Eustace is just an asshole.
That's like at least from
Eustace
Billy and Mandy.
is
There's two main
literally-
characters I like.
Eustace is an old ass hillbilly hick with some London ass wife with her own fucking accent,
What
which
would
make
we
no
do
sense.
if we split in a tie?
Accent.
Yeah, you remember? Yeah, remember Mario had a fucking British accent for no reason.
I was like, where did you come from?
Yeah,
Why did
nigga,
you
y'all
don't know where?
Kansas.
And Billy's just a breathing log, so like I mean like
So is
Kansas
it
of
split?
all.
I mean we can't split. I mean we had to like decide on one.
But I'm like, there's 4 of us. It could split because I'm leaning right now to Billy and Mandy because I like that cast, and they always have different shit, so that's always going to engage you. With Courage is Courage.
We're gonna have to
and Bill another day.
We're gonna have to convince someone. Drea, cause come ahead, gonna switch over. Have the courage.
Oh, we can flip a
Man,
coin.
you can't tell me shit. You can't tell me shit about a fresh reaper fresh off the boat.
Y'all want to flip a coin?
Yes, flip a coin.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm with that.
I have to trust you, Ken.
Yeah. Flip that coin.
We were on the same team, so. Oh, okay, that works.
Oh, damn. You already had that shit?
No, I just pulled it up.
Oh, okay.
So
Which one have heads?
what we're gonna do is, courage. Be heads.
Okay.
Oh, actually no.
Okay.
Billy and Mandy in heads, and then courage tail, cause he has a tail.
Boy, flip it. And he has a head too. Flip it.
Wait, what was it?
Courage is tails. Billy and Mandy heads.
Hey. Billy and Mandy.
I like my souls jerked. Pause.
That don't even sound right.
And you talking about me, Earl? And man, I don't want to hear it.
No, because I didn't watch.
No, pause.
Jokes like that.
Oh, Kid Next Door.
Yeah, I'm choosing Kid Next Door.
Kids Next Door. I love Time Squad for what it was, but Kids Next Door.
Yo, these niggas' job security literally hinged on the orphan. That's fucked up.
I'm still going Kids Next Door.
Kids Next Door.
What'd you say, Brittany?
I said Billy and Mandy.
Oh, over Kids Next. Oh yeah, because you didn't. Oh.
I didn't really watch it like that.
I fucks with Kids Next Door.
Damn.
All right.
Flip that shit again.
Flip it.
Flip that shit.
I haven't
again.
chosen yet.
Oh, I thought you said Billy and Mandy. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't say no. I said it. No, I didn't say Billy and Mandy yet. I hadn't said anything because I can't decide.
Your heart's saying Billy and Mandy.
Damn. I kind of. I'm gonna have to go Kid Next Door.
Oh.
Hey, Jordan.
I'm gonna have to go Kid Next Door with this one, bro. Them niggas got in the bullshit on the regular. I kind of, I kind of lean on that one.
Do it for Cree Summers, y'all. Do it for Cree Summers.
Jamaica man is not the winner man. Oh, that's one sided. Or is it?
I mean, I'd be happy either way.
You gotta pick
Powerpuff Girls. I'm thinking Powerpuff Girls, yo.
I'm gonna say Kids Next Door.
Look at this nigga. Look at this.
Oh, girl, I'm about to say, like, you know whose jacket I'm wearing. Hey, yes. It's Powerpuff Girls.
Okay.
I bought so much Powerpuff Girls merch as a child.
That was my show.
Oh well, there you go. I don't know what happened.
So Powerpuff Girl won?
Yes.
Yep. Out of our choices, Powerpuff Girls had a wash because I feel like the brackets were one sided. But hey, that's how
because seduced a big ass booty.
That's how randomization. Yeah, you slipped that you played that Lando card on. What about that seducer?
Right, the seducer with the fishnet tight.
Yeah, had you not reminded me of that shit.
And Will got seduced.
Thank you. That's what I get for watching Powerpuff Girls last week. Thank you.
But yeah, that's.
I feel like that was a setup, though. I'm gonna be real.
I can't wait to do this again with Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon is gonna be so much fucking fun.
Oh yeah,
supernatural bad bitches is my weakness. Clearly,
oh yeah,
that's my weakness.
Bad bitches, that's his motherfucking problem.
We definitely gonna do this for Nickelodeon. We'll do it with Disney as well. We could. Hey, don't forget they'll sleep on Fox Kids. Fox Kids have a lot of good shows. And then Warner Brothers on Saturday. Like Saturday morning cartoons. You gotta do that. All of those.
You just have to
we should do it on Saturday.
I don't know if we should. Because Dragon Ball would get included in that shit, low key. And
I mean, why not?
Yeah, I know. That'll be interesting.
Why not?
Hey man, if y'all want to deal with that headache, by all means.
But Nickelodeon first, god damn it. That's a lot of shows.
Yeah, at least that makes more sense.
Well, as you hear, folks, it sounds like you have a hint of what the next episode of Throwback Showdown. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this video with the cartoons. First off, putting off in a tier list, and then bracket fight. So
Hey.
this is Echo 4 signing off until next time. Peace.
Deuces.